Super Tuesday is now complete, and the big question locally is, how did the sales tax referendum go? Well, the sales tax increase failed. The voting comes out this way. There were 1,214 for and 2,297 against. That gap in the final tally looks even more one-sided when you break it down into percentages, with nearly the 65% against and almost 35% for, as the proposed increase in the sales tax fails. County Commission's objective with the proposed 2.5% increase in the county's local portion of the state sales tax was to use it for road repair and repaving. There were rumblings that the Commission did not properly promote the sales tax referendum, and it showed. Only 3,511 votes were cast in the sales tax referendum. So, what's the next move to make sure the county roads are repaired or repaved? Many think the burden will eventually be shifted to property owners. Time will tell. Rick Santorum wins Campbell County, outpacing Mitt Romney and Newt Gingrich. Santorum takes 1,229 votes compared to 904 for Romney. Santorum nearly doubles third-place finisher Gingrich, who ends up with 728 Campbell County votes. Big buck batteries go for little bucks on the black market. A couple of battery bandits made off with some expensive batteries. However, they only get a handful of dollars in return, along with a trip to the county jail. Sheriff Robbie Goins tells WLAF that 19-year-old Tyler Allen and 26-year-old Sherman Douglas Gibson, both of La Follette, were arrested on theft of property and criminal trespassing charges. The sheriff explains that the pair hit 4 area marinas, allegedly stealing 49 marine boat batteries valued at almost $8,000. Allen and Gibson admitted to Sheriff Goins that they did the crime and ended up only getting $490 for their haul. The pair told the sheriff they needed drug money. La Follette City Council meets this evening at 6 o'clock at City Hall. A tad longer than usual agenda is set, including a request for $64,000 to construct a sports complex at East La Follette School. We'll have the story for you first thing in the morning, right here. And a reminder, this weekend is Time Change Weekend. Before you retire Saturday night, turn your clocks ahead 1 hour to daylight savings time. That's ahead 1 hour, as we lose an hour of sleep Saturday night. So let's all remember to spring forward. And we close this evening with some good news for you heavy coffee drinkers, and that includes me. In a report from the ASC Journal of Agriculture and Food Chemistry, coffee drinkers are at a lower risk for developing type 2 diabetes. Type 2 accounts for 90 to 95% of diabetes cases in the world. Those studies show that people who drink 4 or more cups of coffee daily have a 50% lower risk of type 2 diabetes, and every additional cup of coffee brings another decrease in the risk of almost 7%. Scientists identified 2 categories of compounds in coffee that significantly inhibit a substance that helps to cause type 2 diabetes. The study further explains that even a regular coffee drinker receives beneficial effects. And anybody ready for a refill? Let's have a cup. That's our news for today. Thank you for joining us. Stay tuned. We'll be back with a press release from the Sheriff's Department. And it's time now to look at that press release from the Campbell County Sheriff's Department. 12 people have been booked into the jail in the past 24 hours. Jamie L. Bolton, age 30, of Stonebrook Lane in La Follette, for violation of probation. 31-year-old Michael Wayne Bolton of Stonebrook Lane, La Follette, for violation of probation. Brandy Nicole Brewer, 27, of Rose Hill Drive, La Follette, for violation of probation. 27-year-old Samantha Jo Dixon of Linden Circle, La Follette, for initiation of procedure intended to manufacture meth, possession of drug paraphernalia, destruction of evidence, and possession of a Schedule II controlled substance. 20-year-old Charles David Farmer of Habersham Road in Duff on a capious bench warrant, failure to appear, theft of property between $500 and $999, and a capious bench warrant. 22-year-old Casey Hale Marie of McClure Road, Cleveland, Tennessee, for violation of an order of protection. Danny Ray Hopper, 19, of Green Lane in Jellicoe, for possession of a Schedule III controlled substance, theft of property under $500, and public intoxication. Roger J. Marlowe, 34, of Cedar Creek Road, La Follette, for driving while suspended and violation of probation. 47-year-old Arthur Nitching of Pioneer entered the jail to serve court-imposed time. 24-year-old Justin Michael Price of Riggs Lane in La Follette, for violation of probation. Kirk Larry Snodderly, 32, of Claiborne Road, La Follette, for initiation of procedure intended to manufacture meth, possession of a Schedule II controlled substance, possession of drug paraphernalia, destruction of evidence, and resisting a frisk halt search order. And Laura Elizabeth Walker, age 49, of South 8th Street, La Follette, for assault and unauthorized use of auto joyriding. And that's a look at the news and the press release. Thank you for joining us for the midweek edition. Stay tuned right here for more coming your way, and be sure to be back with us tomorrow.
Happy birthday. Oh, this is your birthday song. Oh, celebration all night long. Oh, may all you...
Good Wednesday, everybody. Welcome into your midweek edition of Birthdays and Anniversaries, brought to you by Eastside Pizza and Deli and us here at WLAF. Now, if this is your first time seeing this channel, you may not know how this works. We have a block of time here where we announce birthdays and anniversaries, where you send us in your information of your birthdays or anniversaries. If your birthday is this week or this past weekend, we announce that here on the air. And you sending in your information qualifies you with a chance at winning 2 free dinners from Eastside Pizza and Deli. We had that drawing early Friday morning, so you can send us in your information all throughout the week. Celebrating a birthday today, Regina Branham, 40 years old. Melissa Rookard, 39 years old. Brianna and Brady Rutherford, those are some twins. They turned 29 today. And got a belated birthday back from Friday. Shaylee Wilson turned 2 years old. So happy birthday to all of you. Anniversary-wise, we got Dr. Clarence Duncan and Jane Duncan celebrate 59 years today. So congratulations to you. All of you are qualified for that drawing we'll be having early Friday morning for 2 free dinners, like I said, from Eastside Pizza and Deli. And to get your information in here, you can call me at 562-1450, 566-1450, or 562-3557. Or you can email it to WLAF@bellsouth.net. Or if you want to fax in your information, you can do it that way as well, 562-5764. And that does it for our birthdays for this Wednesday. Hope you all have a good night. I'll see you back here tomorrow. And stay tuned. Your news continues.